English language learners is one of those passion things for me. My first job was in a foreign country. It was in Italy. I'm Italian American, so that was like the best thing ever for me. But the school that I worked at was teaching in American English, not international English, not British English, American English. Our grammar, our words, the way that we spell things, the way we do things. I have a great respect for that school and what they taught me in my first job. Everything in my life has led me to this. This is really kind of cool. So, the first thing I would do as an administrator, I would look at my demographic data. So, let's see where our students are coming from. We've got, number one is going to be, Mexican, Central America, South America for a lot of places, especially our Southwest. In Columbus, it's very diverse. We have students from Asiatic countries. We have students from African countries. Their parents are Europe, Slavic languages, things of that nature. So we need to explore what nationalities first we have in the school so we can reach those families in different ways. The next one thing I would like to do is I would really like to engage the ELL families as a whole. We know that student engagement is key to student achievement. In every place, they do different things. We have basketball games and this and that. But we need to have something that not only engages our ELL students, but also their families, because the family interaction with the school is key. We know that. So we need to understand that also these students, we don't just have to have or want to worry about just what's happening in the classroom. Yes, our curriculum's important, and yes, our test scores are important, but those kids are coming into a situation and English is their second, third, or fourth language. Okay, they're coming to us to learn, and we need to meet them where we are, just like we do every student. So we have those immersion classes, or we have those um, intervention specialists, ESL teachers. They are phenomenal, patient, hardworking teachers, and they are very knowledgeable about the fact about how to get our kids from where they are to where they need to be. So we need, as a school, we need to engage the entire family. We need to find ways to bring the family in. Now, of course, you're going to have problems. Mom works days, dad works nights, things of that nature. But we need to be able to at least keep them informed. And one newsletter every 3 months is not a way to keep a family informed, especially if they don't speak English. We need to have weekly newsletters, maybe even a video. We can subtitle it in different languages. YouTube allows for that. We have Google Translate for in person meetings because people just like to talk in person. They want to see a smiling face. Allora, io parlo italiano. Okay? But I can do that with a smile. Facial features and the way you say things are just as important as the words you say. So they will see that as we work through Google Translate and things like that if you need to. It's fine. If you have translators on staff, outstanding. That's even better. So the first part of my entire plan would be I would just go out to the community and have nights with the principal at the coffee shop, at a restaurant, at an apartment complex. Take the shirt and tie off, put on a polo or a school shirt, and just go talk to these families. Get to know them, respect them. You got your phone, Google Translate. Have a great time. I would then overhaul our entire communication systems families if one good system was not present. When I was living in Europe, the first 8 months was terrible when I had to learn how to do things. Didn't speak the language, couldn't understand a word. All right. Plenty of people were teaching me as I was going. That was the best part. I had support that I found, and it wasn't in the school, it was in the community. They saw me struggling, and some of them took me under their wing. All right. We need to do that as a school. Take these families and our students under our wings. We need to make them feel valued because they are. They're valuable. They are our most valuable asset. They're our students. Um, After that, I would like to take some suggestions from the community and build like a Family Academy series. It's like, hey, let me teach you how to read a U.S. report card or Hey, these are the graduation requirements, and let me show you how to help your kid with homework and math. Because I know you're probably not going to be able to help them with English homework, but you can read along with them. Maybe you can eventually. Those parents, when they're bought in, are going to be more receptive. All right. And the one thing I'd really love to do, and I know that this is like out there, when I was in my first job, we had an international night. Okay. Every country, all 40, were represented. Food, dancing, singing, songs. It was a 2.5, 3 hour event. It was phenomenal. I think I learned more that night than I did in some college classes in my undergrad in 10 weeks. You learn more about people when you immerse yourself. And that's what these people coming from different countries and bringing their children with them, they have to immerse themselves in our culture and our language. If not, they're just not going to be able to do certain things. We just need to make sure that we're giving the student first a safe place to learn, make mistakes. They're going to make mistakes. We don't chastise, of course. Okay, we make a safe space for those students. Then the parents need to also realize it's safe for them to come to school. It's okay to come talk to the principal. It's okay to come talk to the guidance counselor. It's okay to come talk about your kid. Bring that phone, bring a translator. If we have a translator on staff, if we're blessed enough to have that, that would be awesome. And we build those bridges. And another way, I just thought of this as talking because you know how I am. What about the other community leaders in the community that have already assimilated to our culture and they're speaking that same language? Involve them, bring them in. Say, this presentation featuring this person, this respected person out in the community. Bring those people into the school, use them as the resource that they are. They can help you so much. People in the community, they know it. You're a new principal. You don't know the community yet, but these people know the community. Go out, kiss babies, shake hands, be present, and be visible. Those are great first steps to help your English language learners. I hope you all have a great week.